The students of ninth D welcome you all with a bouquet of flowers as a token of love and respect on behalf of all the students of class ninth D. The title is Embrace Humanity with Love and Positivity.
The next evolutionary step for human mankind is to move from human to kind. Now, I would like to invite Agampreet Singh to throw some light on the topic Embrace Humanity with Love and Positivity.
Well said by the great saint Dalai Lama. Love, compassion, and positivity are necessities. They are not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Love, compassion, and positivity are the essence of human life. We can't imagine humanity without them. Even the animals, who have less thinking capabilities than us, exhibit their nature that has love and care for their race. Similar is with humans. When a baby is in the womb of a mother, he is completely at her love and her care. From the air that he receives is received from a mother. So, being a mother itself is the greatest example of love, compassion, and positivity. Thank you.
Here comes the coveted show based on the story The Two Old Men by the renowned author Leo Tolstoy. There is a saying, politeness is the flower of humanity.
Story begins when the two old men named Ephraim and Elish eventually decided to go for a pilgrimage at the ancient Jerusalem. Somehow, the rich Ephraim took out the time from his hectic schedule. However, Elish was ever ready to execute their promise. Now the discussion begins between their families.
It has been decided between me and my friends Elijah to go for pilgrimage at Jerusalem.
Oh my dear, ultimately you prepared yourself for going to this divine pilgrimage. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm desperately waiting for the holy water.
Dad, but instantly, how it all happened? It is my pleasure. Should I also go with you? I also want the blessing of Jerusalem. I would give you a good company. I will take care of you and help you in emergency.
Because in life or in death, we are in God's hands. I ought to go there as I am still alive and well.
Of course, my beloved father, but we will manage all the affairs in your absence.
It's your time, darling. You have to take care of my fields and my other affairs.
Naturally, I will try to give my best. Don't worry, this is my lifetime opportunity. I will look after yards and fields. I will also take care of mother. You just go and enjoy your pilgrimage and offer prayer from our side also. I am no more child. I am responsible now. Trust me, I will not let you down.
Now, let me withdraw some cash for my journey.
Dear my all, I have a very pleasant news to tell you. I am so fortunate that God has chosen me to come to Jerusalem. Finally, my long awaited wish is going to fulfill. It has been decided between me and Ephraim to go for pilgrimage to Jerusalem. It will be a lifetime opportunity.
So finally you decided to carry out your promise. It will be worthwhile for both of you.
Yes, my dear, you must go. I will manage your work. You can go free minded. Offering prayers will give your order.
Thanks, my dear. A small child giving me the words of wisdom. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, you have grown so much.
On their way, they were assisted by the villagers. Every village fed them with great enthusiasm. But as they completed 700 kilometers of their journey, they reached a poverty-stricken village. In spite of it, villagers nurtured both of them and they both continued to their journey. Meanwhile, Elish started craving for water. He petitioned Ephraim to continue his journey and assured that he will soon overtake him. Hence, he went to the cottage nearby for the sake of water.
Is anyone inside? Can anyone hear me? What is going inside this house? It seems something fishy. Are robbers counting their wealth? But I will not go till anyone opens the door. I will wait for a while. Is anyone inside?
What do you want? Why have you come here? I have never seen you before. Are you a stranger? Do you want to live with us? Let me clarify. We ourselves are dying with hunger and starvation. We can't feed you.
I am the servant of God who crave of you a drink of water.
Water. I need water. Oh, Granny, I need water. My tongue is dry, Granny. I need water. Water, Granny, water. Oh, God, I need water. God, why are you quiet, God? You always help the poor, God. I need water. I need water, God. God, why are you quiet, God? Please help me. Granny, please bring me some water. My tongue is dry, Granny. I'm thirsty. Please bring me some water. Please bring me some water, Granny. Please bring me some water. Water.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll get it for you. May I know what has gone wrong with you all? You look so weak and meek.
We have a sickness here.
Our mouths are parched. I tried to draw some water from the well, but fell down under its weight. The bucket is there only. Could you please fetch some water for us? I humbly request you.
Oh God, the poor man was right. The bucket is still lying here. Poor old man, even unable to carry a bucket full of water. So helpless they are.
God's gracious water. We are extremely grateful to you. Even we can't express our gratefulness in words.
But how did it happen?
We used to make a living for centuries before. But when the roof failed last year, we found that we are exhausted with our old stock by autumn and had to eat anything and everything. At first, our kind-hearted fought assist us, but later refused to give us, for we are in debt to debt for money, meal,
I tried to get some work, but there was almost none to be got. Every year there were starving and unemployed men struggling for work. Me and my girl, after walking very long distances, found some elms. But they eventually refused. At last, we were forced to eat grass and leaves. Maybe this is the cause of our illness, and now we are waiting for the death to come.
Listening to their tale, Elish felt sorry for them and determined to help them by buying meals, bread, new clothes for them.
Now I must be off. I had not expected to be detained so long. But tomorrow would be the fast breaking day. How would it be if I were to break my fast with these people, buy them some presents, and so on? How are these people to live without land? Strangers will come and reap the crops and leave for nothing, since the crops are mortgaged.
He was distressed by these thoughts and didn't leave that evening.
Yes, I ought to go for what I spent lot of money and time for them. I must be off now. I cannot help everyone. But why not redeem their corn and meadowland? Yes, and buy a cow for the children and horse for the father's harvesting.
So he raised himself and helped them. He bought a cow and a horse and made them this much capable that they can run their livelihood. The very next day, Elish determined to overtake.
Day began to break when Elish had traveled 5 kilometers. He rested under a tree, opened his wallet, and made calculations. According to his estimations, he had only 17 rubles and 20 kopecks left.
Well, I can't get across the sea and raising the rest from the Christ's name. It would be considered a sin. Ephraim must complete the journey all by himself and offer a candle for me. My woe must remain unfulfilled now until I die. But thanks to God, the Master is merciful and long suffering. I don't think God made me fit to reach my goal. I lost all my money, also split up with my companion. I gave up further going. Pardon me, please. Here, take the money and house everything.
Everything is fine. All the work has been done. Everything was peaceful.
Ephraim's people got to know about Elish's return. They all gathered around Elish to ask about Ephraim. However, he merely replied with the same story.
Aaron was quite well when he separated ways from me, which was 3 days before the feast of Saint Peter. I was supposed to catch up to him later, but some things interfered and I lost all my money. I was forced to end the journey and come back.
I was surprised that a man of such things could be so foolish. He did not even complete his journey, wasted his time as well as money. Soon, everyone forgot about it. Elish resumed his household work, helped his wife and son, and soon put everything straight.
That day, Elish found 6 people in the hut and remained with them while Ephraim waited for his companion. He waited, woke up, dozed off, but there was no sign of Elish. He still waited patiently, but there were no signs of his companion.
Did he pass me or was he given a lift and didn't notice where I was asleep? In this steppe country, one can see a long way. No, I will go on and we shall probably meet at the next halting place for the night.
In this time, Ephraim reached the village and asked about Elish. He even asked the watchman about him and described Elish. But watchman refused to recognize him.
We shall meet somewhere in Odisha maybe or on board the ship.
On the road, he met a pilgrim who was on his way to Jerusalem. Ephraim agreed to carry on his journey with him. They both kept close to each other from that day. They reached Odisha and were ready to sail on the ship from that day. The first day went well, however, till the evening, heavy winds started blowing, but both of them managed their journey. Traveled to numerous places and proceeded their journey to the place where the Christ appeared to the Mary Magdalene for the first time and to the church of Saint James.
I don't believe. How could he have been robbed when he had nothing the thieves could take? He even borrowed a ruble from me. How can it be possible?
Next day arrived, and they went to the Church of Resurrection. The pilgrim never left his side. He found a great crowd in the church, which consisted of both monks and pilgrims. A monk took them to and they passed through the Turkish guards and reached the spot where Savior was taken down from the cross. Then he was shown the cleft where the earth was rent, the spot where Christ's hands and feet were nailed to the cross, and the tomb of Adam where Christ's blood had trickled down upon Adam's bones, and many more places. Finally, FM saw the stone with the two holes on the feet of Christ. They would have shown him something more had not the crowd hurried forward.
Who am I? I shall not judge anyone, for it is very sinful to me. But still, he had nothing to be robbed of. Was it an excuse? If his purse was really stolen, why did not the same happen to me? They could have stolen my purse too. But why only the pilgrim? Is it really true that it was stolen? Wow, he looks so much like Elijah. But wait, this could not have been him though. It is impossible for him to get to here before I did. The last ship before our own sailed a whole week before we did. So he could never have caught it. And he certainly was not on our own. For I looked at every pilgrim on board. He is a leader. All of the features are alike. It is no one else other than Elijah Bedroff. He may have slipped past from me and somebody else might have held him. I will catch up to him as soon as we pass from this. I will keep up to him. Now I must not lose track of him. I will face all consequence, but this time I will surely not let him go. I will straightway pause at the entrance so that we won't miss each other.
However, a large crowd gathered, and FM lost track of Ellis. He also secured his purse, for that he was scared that it might be stolen. FM had to leave the church in order to find Alice. That evening, even the pilgrim did not arrive. FM was disappointed and was left all alone.
So much water passed from the river, a lifetime is taken to make a home, but the destruction is caused in seconds. I am worried. How did my son manage the affairs after I left? What sort of swing would it have been? Did the cattle stand the winter? How was the new hut finished? I might get news of Elijah here. This was where he turned aside to get a drink. I think it's best for me to approach the hut.
FM was minding his own business, but the girl would not let him do so. She catched him and pulled him into the hut. A woman and a little boy came out.
Thank you so much for your help. I love your readiness to welcome and serve a pilgrim.
The woman shook her head in disapproval.
He must have passed me somewhere on the road. Yet, however, that may be, and no matter whether my pilgrimage be accepted or not, God has accepted him.
How are you, sir? Did you return safely?
Yes, I have returned. Glory be to God. But sadly, I lost sight of your good husband, although I heard that he is back now.
Yes, he is back good, sir. He returned some while ago. It was just after the feast of Assumption. We are glad. We were that God had brought him safely. We have been sadly dull without him. He can work, but little for now. His best years lie behind him, but he remained always overhead, and we are happier when he is here. How delighted our boy was! Life without daddy said he is having life no light to see by. But we found it all indeed. Elijah, we love him too. Well, not to miss him sorely.
Is he perhaps home at this moment?
He is at home, busy at his hive bench, taking swarms. He only says that swarms have been magnificent this year. God has given bees such a health and vigor. He had only says that God is not rewarding us according to our sins. But welcome in, my dear sir. He will be delighted to see you. Here, your friend has come to meet you.
Good day to you. Good day to you, my dear old friend. When did you get there?
Yes, of a surety. My feet carried me safely, and I have brought you some Jordan water. Come and see me sometime and get it. Yet I know not if my task has been accepted of God or
I am sure it has.
yes, my feet carried me there, but whether I was there also in spirit or whether it were another who.
Nay, nay, that is God's affair, my friend.
Well, on my way back, I stopped at the hut where you parted from me.
That also is God's affair, my friend, God's affair. But you come into the hut and I will get you some honey.
Humanity can be defined as quality of being human, the peculiar nature of a man by which he is distinguished from other beings. Being human does not mean that the individual possesses humanity. If you want to understand the quality of humanity in an individual, take note of what he does for the people who give nothing back in return to the favor they have offered. One of the most outstanding examples of extraordinary humanity in human beings was portrayed beautifully by Sonu Sood, who has emerged as a ray of hope and done a tremendous job for helping helpless people. In real sense, humanity means extending unconditional love for each and every human being on earth and by caring for and helping others whenever and wherever is possible. Thank you.
A big round of applause for such heart touching lines. His lovely words filled our hearts with love, affection, and a sense of positivity. Now, here comes a vibrant dance performance by none other than Karthik. What a wonderful and vibrant dance performance. We all are glad to see it. It is easy enough to be pleasant when life flows along like a song. But the man worthwhile is the man who can smile when life goes dead wrong. Now, here comes a stupendous talk show signifying the commendable and admiring efforts of compassionate, versatile, and multi talented actor none other than Mr. Sonu Sood. He is an epitome of compassion and simplicity.
Who doesn't know the most popular Sonu Sood? His act of charity and cooperation is echoing every nook and corner of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the savior of migrant saver our show, Sonu Sood, with healing the world with love and positivity. Sonu Sood has been very busy today. Flagged off 10 buses for 350 migrant workers from Maharashtra to Karnataka on Monday. Not only this, he also opened his hotel in Juhu, Mumbai for frontliners and has been distributing meal kits for those in need. So of course we have to dial in this dual life hero to find out more. Hello sir, you have been kept busy during this lockdown, but not like others cooking and going out, but helping those most in need, as you helped over 12,000 workers to reach approach their home back. Tell us more about this initiative and what exactly pushed you to do so?
First of all, thanks for inviting me in your show. I'm an ordinary human being and I've been overwhelmed being given this honor. Many highways were flooded with migrants who were desperately dying to reach their homes with their kids. I was going through sleepless nights when I saw the visuals of some of those on news channels. So I made up my mind that I will help them in all possible ways.
This is not the only thing you have done for migrants. Sir, you have also been distributing meal kits among them. So this is a part of your ongoing efforts to help those in need.
Yeah, I tried my best so that I could help them as much as I could do for them.
Sir, I have also heard that you have donated over 5,000 PPE kits to doctors in Punjab. You have been helping frontline workers also. Thank you for doing the noble task.
That was all my duty. It is also important to keep the doctors, nurses, and faves along with the patient as they are the saviors.
Sir, I would like to ask you that how would you feel when a celebrity like you come forward to bring a radiant smile on the faces of poor and needy?
I feel my life is not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to bring a smile on the face of people in distress, healing the earth.
You have done such a commendable work and have sent an example of love and positivity towards the youngsters.
Sir, our viewers will be extremely happy if you share any interesting incident which you came across your mission.
Oh, yes. While we were fulfilling or distributing meals to families, I came across a family who were blessed with a baby. Yes, to my amazement, I came to know that they named the baby after my name, Sonu. I felt extremely honored at that moment. I feel my life is not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to bring a smile on the face of people in distress. I think there is no better exercise for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. Healing the wounds of others should be the mantra of all.
When truly, the noble act of charity are always appreciated by God and people. Sir, you will always get the blessings of people.
A big round of applause for Mr. Sonu Sood. What an inspiring and exemplary work committed by him. His hard work, determination, and dedication has motivated all of us.
चलिए ले चलते हैं आपको विचारों, उमंगों, उत्साह की दुनिया में, जिसको हमारी कक्षा के कुछ छात्रों ने पेश किया है। आइए आपको मिलवाते हैं ऐसे लोगों से जिन्होंने दुनिया के लिए बहुत कुछ कर दिखाया। आज दुनिया में महान बनने की चाहत तो हर एक में है, पर पहले इंसान बनना लोग अक्सर भूल जाते हैं।
नमस्कार। आज का विषय इंसानियत के देवता। ये उन व्यक्तियों के लिए जिन्हें इंसानियत के देवताओं के समान माना गया है। आज दुनिया में महान बनने की चाहत तो हर एक में है, पर इंसान बनना अक्सर लोग भूल जाते हैं। किसी को गीत में ज्ञान न मिला, किसी को कुरबान में ईमान न मिला, उसको आसमान में रब क्या मिलेगा जिसे इंसान में इंसान न मिला। मिट्टी के घरों में लोग खिदमत में खड़े होते हैं, भले ही औकात में छोटे होते हैं, पर इंसानियत में बड़े होते हैं। आइए ले चलते हैं आपको, आइए मिलवाते हैं आपको ऐसे लोगों से जिन्होंने एक इंसानियत की मिसाल कायम की है, अपना तन मन धन इंसानियत के नाम कर दी है। दुनिया में आते हैं सभी, पर कुछ चुनिंदा लोग अपने नामो निशान छोड़ जाते हैं। उन चुनिंदा लोगों में से हम आपके सामने हमारे शो में इंसानियत की फसीहा में ला रहे हैं। सबसे पहले आ रहे हैं कैलाश सत्यार्थी, मूल्य नाम कैलाश शर्मा, भारतीय समाज सुधारक जिन्होंने भारत और अन्य जगहों में बाल श्रम के खिलाफ अभियान चलाया और शिक्षा के सार्वभौमिक अधिकार की वकालत की।
मैं एक ऐसी दुनिया का ख्वाब देखता हूँ जहाँ बाल श्रम ना हो, एक ऐसी दुनिया जहाँ पर हर बच्चा स्कूल जाता हो, एक दुनिया जहाँ हर बच्चे को उसका अधिकार मिले। मैं सकारात्मक हूँ कि अपने जीवन काल में बाल श्रम का अंत देख सकता हूँ, क्योंकि अब गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति भी ये महसूस कर रहा है कि शिक्षा ही वो साधन है जो उसे सशक्त बना सकता है। बाल दास्तां मानवता के खिलाफ अपराध है, यहाँ मानवता ही दाव पर है। अभी बहुत काम बाकी है, लेकिन अपने जीवन काल में बाल श्रम का अंत देखूंगा।
अब हमारे सामने आ रहे हैं सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल। उन्होंने शराबबंदी, छुआछूत और जातिगत भेदभाव के खिलाफ और साथ ही साथ महिलाओं के शक्तिकरण के लिए बहुत बड़े पैमाने में काम किया। कांग्रेस में वह अपने स्वराजवादी आलोचकों के खिलाफ गांधी के दृढ़ समर्थक थे। 1922, 1924 और 1927 में पटेल अहमदाबाद के नगर पालिका अध्यक्ष चुने गए।
एकता के बिना जनशक्ति कोई ताकत नहीं है। जब तक कि इसे सामंजस्य ना किया जाता हो और ठीक से एकजुट ना किया जाता हो, तो ये आध्यात्मिक शक्ति बन जाती है। मेरी यही इच्छा है कि भारत एक अच्छा उत्पादक हो और इस देश में कोई अन्न के लिए आंसू बहाता हो भूखा ना रहे। अक्सर मैं ऐसे बच्चे जो मुझे अपना साथ देते हैं के साथ हंसी मजाक करता हूँ। जब तक एक इंसान अपने अंदर के बच्चे को बचाए रखता है, तभी तक वह अंधकारमय छाया से दूर रह सकता है, जो इंसान के माथे पर चिंता की लकीरें छोड़ जाती है।
अब हमारे सामने आ रहे हैं विनायक नहरी विनोबा भावे। वह भारतीय अहिंसा और मानव अधिकारों के पैरोकार थे। अक्सर आचार्य कहा जाता है। वह बुदान आंदोलन के लिए सबसे अधिक जाने जाते हैं। उन्हें भारत का राष्ट्रीय शिक्षक और मोहनदास गांधी का अध्यात्मिक उत्तराधिकारी माना जाता है।
जब कोई बात सत्य होती तो उसे साबित करने के लिए कोई तर्क की आवश्यकता नहीं होती। जीवन को मात्र अतीत में जाकर ही समझा जा सकता है, किंतु इसको इसे भविष्य की ओर अग्रसर में जिया जा सकता है। यदि हम कामना करते हो कि हमारा स्वभाव मुक्त और आनंदित हो, तो हमें अपनी गतिविधियों को एक ही कर्म की ओर ले जाना चाहिए।
Overwhelmed to see their enthusiasm towards humanity and hope. Hope everyone enjoyed the show.
Find the humanity in your own soul. Then you may find the sweetness in every soul. Now, I would like to invite my friend Suramya to further embed our show with sapphires by adding his melodious voice.
जीने को तो जीते हैं सभी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी जीने को तो जीते हैं सभी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी आओ मिलजुल के सुख दुख बांटे क्यों हम रहे अजनबी हम सफर है सभी हम सफर है सभी सुर में हमारे आके सुर तो मिला प्यार भरे नगमे ज़माने को सुना सुर में हमारे आके सुर तो मिला प्यार भरे नगमे ज़माने को सुना लुटा दे किसी के लिए तू अपनी खुशी जीने को तो जीते हैं सभी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी अपने लिए जो भी जीते हैं यहाँ उनको भुला दे एक पल में जहाँ अपने लिए जो भी जीते हैं यहाँ उनको भुला दे एक पल में जहाँ रहेंगे दिलों में जो बाटे सबको हंसी जीने को तो जीते हैं सभी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी शिकवे गिले भी है प्यार किया था क्यों ना भुला दे जो भी हुआ शिकवे गिले भी है प्यार किया था क्यों ना भुला दे जो भी हुआ मिलेंगे दिलों में जो बाटे लो प्यार की जीने को तो जीते हैं सभी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी प्यार बिना कैसी जिंदगी
Wow, what a pleasant, extravagant, and fantastic performance by Suramya. So, you must have enjoyed the creative efforts done by the students of class 9th D. Now, I would like to invite Revered Principal Ma'am to say a few motivational words.
Dear children, you have done a lot of work, exhaustive work, with the help of your teacher and your parents. You have left no stone unturned in giving your presentation. आप लोगों ने you have taken literature, like in English you have depicted through play, small skit. Then you have come to Hindi literature. कोई area छोड़ा नहीं आप लोगों ने. And especially I am so happy, like you are conveying, you are giving this message to all of us, like we have to be good human beings. और आपने क्या बोला कि महान तो सब बनना चाहते हैं, बट महान बनने के लिए सबसे पहले हमें अच्छे इंसान बनना चाहिए. And if you know this, and if you come to know like love, compassion, and positivity is required, and we should give back to society, and to make ourselves happy, we have to make others happy. So then nothing can stop you, beta. And we are so happy, so proud. Like we have such type of young, talented students with us. Those who are growing their skills, those who are managing their talent with the help of the parents and the teachers. So a big round of applause to all of you. Congratulations for the success of this event, and congratulations to your parents, to your teachers. Well done, dear children. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am, so much for your motivational words. You are always inspiring us to do the best. Now, I would like to invite Pandey ma'am to express her views.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
मुझे ऐसा लगा मैम कि जैसे हम ऑडिटोरियम में बैठे हैं और एनुअल डे में प्ले चल रहा है। वाकई जबरदस्त, क्या तो डायलॉग डिलीवरी, क्या कॉस्ट्यूम्स, क्या पीपीटी, सब बहुत बढ़िया, इतना अच्छा लगा। और बहुत सही कहा बच्चों ने, एक दिल से दूसरे के बीच तोड़ दे जो व्यवधान, वही है मानव, वही है इंसान। तो जब जब मस्तिष्क जयी होता, संसार ज्ञान से चलता है, लेकिन शीतलता की है राह हृदय, तू ये संदेश सुनाता चल, लोहे के पेड़ हरे होंगे, तू गीत प्रेम का गाता चल। वाकई बहुत सुंदर, और बच्चों ने बहुत ही अच्छे से इसको किया। यहाँ प्ले भी हो गया, सॉन्ग भी हो गया, और टॉक शो भी कर दिया बच्चों ने। बहुत ही सुंदर, इतना मीठा गाया बच्चे ने, मन खुश हो गया। बहुत ही सुंदर प्रस्तुति रही है आप लोगों की।
All the judges from the core of my heart for watching all the videos, all the programs with patience, because lot of time you have given to us. Really thankful to you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We have witnessed such a beautiful program today. We have
Thank you
learned
so
a
much,
lot
ma'am.
today, ma'am.
Presenting the Santipa, you should be ready.
ॐ द्यौ शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्ति ॐ